So you're looking for a dog trainer in Nashua, New Hampshire. It can feel like a big task, right? Well, in this explainer, we're going to walk through the key steps to find that perfect professional for you and your furry best friend. Okay, so you live in the Gate City with your dog, and you want them to have the best life possible. The secret? Finding a great trainer. Someone who really gets how to help your dog feel comfortable and confident so you can both enjoy everything Nashua has to offer. Let's figure out how to do just that.
You know, life with a dog in Nashua is pretty special. One day you might be navigating the bustling crowds on Main Street, and the next you're on a quiet walk along the Heritage Rail Trail. To enjoy all of that safely and without stress, your dog needs to be cool and comfortable with all the different sights and sounds of our city.
Before you even start Googling trainers, the most important first step is to get clear on what you need. Let's break down how to figure out your specific training goals. Getting this right makes finding the perfect match so much easier.
So, what's the big goal here? Are you just looking for those basic manners to have a wonderful family companion? Or maybe you've got a brand new puppy and you want to start them off on the right paw. Then there are more specific challenges, like if your dog gets really anxious or reactive around other dogs or people. For that, you need a specialist in behavior modification. And hey, maybe you're dreaming bigger, with things like agility or even therapy dog work.
Next up, how does training actually fit into your life? Group classes are fantastic for learning to focus with distractions and for healthy socialization. In-home lessons are perfect for tackling those problems that only seem to happen inside your house, like barking at the door or jumping on guests. If your schedule is packed, day training can really speed things up. And for a truly intensive approach, a board and train program can offer a totally immersive experience.
All right, you've got a clear picture of what you need. Now, how do you sort through all the options and find a truly great trainer? This next part is all about what to look for, the signs of a real professional.
You're going to hear this term a lot, positive reinforcement, and for good reason. It's a modern, science-backed approach that's all about rewarding the behaviors you want to see more of. It builds a really strong, trusting relationship with your dog, all without using fear, pain, or intimidation. Now, all these letters can look like alphabet soup, but think of them as a sign of quality and commitment. For general training, things like CPDT or KPA-CTP are great. They show a trainer has a solid, certified foundation. But if you're dealing with bigger issues like serious anxiety or reactivity, you'll want to look for a certified behavior consultant. That's what credentials like those from the IABC or the CBC-CKA mean. They have specialized expertise for those more complex cases.
Okay, so you found a few trainers who look promising. Now it's time to talk to them. Let's go over the essential questions you've got to ask to make that final, confident decision.
First, let's talk budget. This table gives you a pretty good ballpark for what to expect in the Nashua area. As you can see, a 6-week group class might cost a couple $100s, while a multi-week board and train is a much bigger investment. Knowing these typical ranges will help you understand the value of what different trainers are offering.
When you get a trainer on the phone, treat it like an interview. You want to hear them talk about their methods, hopefully positive ones. Ask about their certifications and how they keep their skills sharp. A great trainer won't have a one-size-fits-all plan. Ask how they'll customize it for your dog. And you'll also want to know how progress is measured, what the total cost is, and, this is a big one, what your homework will be. It's a team effort after all.
You know, the training sessions themselves are just the start. The real change, the real progress, happens when you take those new skills out into the real world, right here in Nashua.
First things first, you have to know the local rules. Here in Nashua, the law is simple. Your dog needs to be on a leash and under your control everywhere in public, unless you're in a spot that's specifically marked as an off-leash park. This is exactly why a skill like loose leash walking isn't just nice to have, it's absolutely essential for city living.
And lucky for us, Nashua has some amazing spots to work on those skills. Need to practice walking nicely on a leash around bikes and joggers? Mine Falls Park and the Heritage Rail Trail are perfect. Want to work on that recall in a safe, fenced-in area? You've got fantastic options like the dog parks at Greeley Park and Robbie Park. So when you put it all together, the right trainer, the right goals, and consistent practice out in the real world, you get something really special. You get a confident city dog and an incredible partnership that lets you enjoy Nashua to the absolute fullest. In the end, what you're really building is a shared confidence between you and your dog. That's the feeling that lets you walk down Main Street without worry, explore a new trail at Mine Falls, or just have guests over without chaos. We wish you the very best on your training journey.
Having that calm, well-behaved partner makes every part of life, at home, around town, with friends and neighbors, so much more enjoyable for everyone.